Let's go around the NBA real quick.
Yeah.
Some other fantastic series going on.
The
Kings Warriors. Unbelievable.
Did you guys see the end of this game,
I
by the way?
saw it.
Harrison Barnes had a great look at that final shot. And what's amazing about that game was the announcers were talking about this. Like, the Kings were rushing some shots, and they were right. But the Warriors, the most seasoned of teams, Steph Curry calls a timeout when they had none left.
Yeah.
If he doesn't call a timeout, the game's over. They were up 4 with the ball. Instead, Kings got a technical free throw and the ball, so they cut it to 1. Then Curry rushed his last shot. I was stunned by that. They still hold on. He still made some big shots down the stretch. And Draymond Green, I'm not a Draymond Green fan, but, man, the defense he played on Sabonis, he stripped him, he blocked him. I mean, he's just incredible.
Typically, after Draymond gets into any incident, he always seems to play well the very next
Yeah,
day.
he was
But
great.
what you're looking at here is the Warriors.
Yeah.
This is the last of the Warriors. This is the last thing.
You think they're going to lose the series?
No, I'm just saying this year, this is the last.
run.
You can see the wheels coming off.
Yes.
Yes, they're coming off.
Will they win this series? What do you guys think?
I don't know. I'm going to tell you what. The King, I thought they'd have beat the Kings, right, just because of the experience they had been around. The Kings won't seem to go away. They don't seem to go away at all. So now you're going to be the best of 3. Could be 2 games in Sacramento.
Yeah. It is 2 games in Sacramento, and mind you.
No. Because if somebody win the next 2 games, it could only be 1 game in Sacramento.
True. But I'm saying if they play 2 are in Sacramento, and on the season, the wildest stat in the entire NBA is the reigning champion Warriors went 11-30 on the road. 11-30.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty bad.
How are they so bad? How is a team like I can understand a team like the Cavs?
Had a bunch of injuries, a bunch of things going on.
I guess, but and if they didn't play, I don't know. This I hope it goes 7 because it's fun to watch.
Here, I thought Mike Brown has done a masterful job in Sacramento.
Yeah,
I was glad he didn't kill Keegan Murray, right? Because that was hanging on the string. I like, come on, dude, he's just a rookie. Why are you trying to hang him out to dry, Mike? Don't hang him out to dry. Give him a chance. He can help you. And he responded a little bit yesterday, right? So playoffs are a funny thing. Jason knows this. It's a different atmosphere.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And you only get better by being in it and having some success. But you only get success after you fail a little bit.
Yeah. I'll tell you, for all the talk about Donovan and Darius not stepping up and what, De'Aaron Fox, you'd never know was his first playoff series.
Well,
and not only that, the Cavs are playing the schleppy Knicks.
Right.
They're playing the Golden State Warriors, and Fox has been incredible. Like, his stature is, whoo.
That's what my man said in New York. He's like, we losing to the Knicks.
Yeah.
To the Knicks.
And Fox has had a lot of questions about him up to this point.
Not anymore.
He's been a good player. Need him to find that.
I'm assuming if they win the series, those questions are gone, right?
I'm pulling for Mike.
Oh, I want them to win. Yeah, big time.
I went and spent time with Mike. I talked about it on the show. Went and did a story on him. Went up to Detroit when they were in town up there.
Yeah.
I think he's a fantastic coach who got screwed here and in L.A. and it really hurt his reputation.
He's also gotten better, though.
He has gotten better.
He's gotten better.
He's a better coach now than he was.
Golden State helped him
immensely. The year sitting second on the chair and learning how to work it. You could tell from his demeanor now that he's a different dude.
I don't remember if we were talking about it last week here or not, where Mike used to have like this chart and everything he wants to accomplish in practice, and if it takes 3.5 hours, so be it. We got to get through this list, and we got to get everything done. And he shows up at Golden State, and Steve would walk out on the floor and go, "So what do you want to do today?" And Mike was like, "What? Like what?" And Mike came to learn, hey, this is for me. This ain't for them. I feel good about myself if we make it through all this list.
Right.
But they don't necessarily need all that. So he really learned. He learned the personal connection side of it.
There's some insecurity in that, right? You got to follow your formula here to a T, and probably from Steve, because Steve picked it up from Phil. You have to have a feel for this game.
Yes.
It's a feel for. We're doing nothing today.
Yeah.
Coming to practice Chicago, we're not doing nothing today. Y'all go on and go home. What? Go home. Out of here. Oh, for real? I'm out of here. Right? And so that's what you learn from experience. Right. Now I'm gonna just tell you this now. I said here, because I'm driving in here, boy, they killing JB on the radio. Killing him on the radio. I'm like, it's not all everybody's learning here. He's learning.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
And the toughest place, I tell people all the time, Jason knows this, that garden is hard. It's hard to maneuver.
I tried saying that last week and got shouted down.
It's hard to freaking maneuver unless you've been in it, right?
Man, it feels like I know in general in the NBA it's gotten crazy where the fans are basically on the court, but it seems like in New York, I can't even tell where the players are on the bench.
Well, they are.
It feels like the coach is standing in the middle of fans.
It's always been like that. But
Yeah.
I would tell you this. The other thing I found out, the Knicks, they flying everybody in. Larry Johnson, they flew Ron Harper. He was there.
John Starks was there.
So Starks had an car dealership in New York.
Right.
So
Right.
he was
So you
there.
didn't
But they're bringing everybody back.
Yeah.
So it's not just like they walked into the Garden. I was like, I wonder, are we bringing Halle Berry back? Are we bringing back all the Cleveland people back? Right. That's what they do to build the mystique.
But again, it's first time in 10 years. They haven't won a playoff series in 10
Been a
years.
while.
They haven't had any real success in 30
It's
years.
Ewing.
Yeah.
A couple other things real quick. Minnesota, somehow, you would think they wanted to just go home, but they won in overtime.
I was listening to that
keep that
game.
series
I
going. I didn't watch it.
I watched
but-
it. I watched
Oh,
it.
you did?
I watched it.
I can't
Were
get
you
into that.
surprised?
I can't get into that series.
That they won that game?
Well, here, I thought they were going down. Barkley and Shaq were talking about this is a boring game. I'm going to watch the hockey game during the TNT broadcast.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, who really took over? Anthony Edwards is a player.
Yeah.
He's a freaking player. And so the thing that Minnesota misses is they don't really have a marquee person. And Minnesota's a different type of town because I played there a couple of years, right?
Yeah.
It's a different town. But their faithful were there. And I was just glad to see they didn't get swept because it's very easy to throw your hands up and say, I'm going on vacation.
Right.
Yeah.
So now, that don't mean they're going to win in Denver
Right.
the next
No,
day.
it's a gentleman's sweep.
Right,
Gentlemen's
right,
sweep.
right.
Philly obviously swept Brooklyn over the weekend. Boston went up 3-1 on Atlanta. The Lakers up 2-1 on Memphis. And Dylan Brooks just
That went about how we thought it would.
Sure did.
No, it didn't. No, hold on.
Yeah.
I know gambling is a big thing. Vegas knows something because after Dylan Brooks said, I don't respect anyone unless you score 40 on me, LeBron's point total for Game 3 was like 27.5, which felt like the biggest gimme of all time. And then he only plays like 3 quarters because they blew him out and he scores 26.5, and I lose
Right.
a lot of money. It's BS.
You
They
just
have
said
the
he scored
script.
26.5.
I needed to score literally one more point to win.
I hear
It
you.
was one under.
Yeah.
And he didn't play the whole essentially the whole fourth quarter because they were up so big.
Yeah.
So it didn't go exactly how he thought, but never poked
Well,
the
it
king
was
like that.
35-9. That's about how I thought it would go. But I mean, hey, credit to Ja for shooting it back into the game.
Here.
Like
So,
he made it interesting the last.
John Morant came out. He was nervous. He was nervous about that hand. By the end of that game,
If that was a 49 or
here,
50-minute game,
the Lakers have a problem the next game because
Yeah.
he's like
Tonight.
yeah,
I
What
can't
I do,
wait.
I got to give LeBron James some credit here because during the warm up before they tipped, he went right over to Dylan Brooks.
Yep.
And said a few words.
And-
And I was like, is that Bron doing that? Is he doing that?
And you know what I found interesting about that? Every time he talks to a player on the court, what's he do?
He goes like this. You're doing
Yeah.
Not that day. He wanted people to know. Like, he's not going to tell you what he said, but he knows where the cameras are, and he knew the cameras are going to find him, and he wanted the cameras to find out what he said. He didn't cover anything. It was straight, you talk too much, you're a fool, shut up and do your job.
Yeah. And I was like, And Dylan Brooks looked awful.
Well,
And now he talking about people are making me out to be the villain.
Yeah, no, you did it to yourself.
You're
You
the
did it to
villain.
yourself.
Did we hit every series? What did we not hit on?
Bucks.
No, we hit every series. That was
Bucks
impressive.
Miami.
Oh yeah, Bucks Miami, which is
Giannis
now
sounds
2-1.
like-
Giannis will play tonight,
Yep.
according
Okay.
to reports. But
And Oladipo, he just can't catch a break, can he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's had that his whole career.
Did he tear that?
He tore it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't see.
He tore it.
I said as soon as he grabbed it, he because when they went to go get him,
Yeah.
he said, "We'll help you." No, don't get me up.